It was really as a student and walking just across campus and thinking, oh my gosh, I am walking the same halls as incredible researchers, people with brilliant minds who have been recruited and again are proud to come to Nebraska because of the work that happens within this institution, across the NU system and in the state to really make a difference for the state of Nebraska.
Our mission and role is to train healthcare providers for Nebraska. And over the last decade or so, it's really become the focus more on training providers for rural Nebraska. Even in my small hometown, we have a clinic that's open a couple of days a week, and a lot of communities don't have access to clinics directly, hospitals that have closed across the state.
So we have to be really creative. This isn't just about healthcare. This is really about community vitality. It's about a way of life. It's about giving quality of life and healthcare access to even the most rural communities.
The Health Science Education Complex that opened in 2015 has been training nursing and allied health students for about 7 years now. It's been very successful.
So we're going to move from just having allied health and nursing to having medicine, public health, pharmacy.
We have the great opportunity to work together and meet students where they are. That is one of the really neat things about this Rural Health Initiative and the expansion of the Health Science Education Complex is that it's a joint effort, a collaborative effort between the University of Nebraska Medical Center and the University of Nebraska at Kearney. We're more likely to have an impact on the healthcare workforce in rural Nebraska.
The expansion at UNK and really thinking innovatively, that's not happening anywhere else. And we are just primed and ready for the responsibility that comes with that to be bold in our thinking about how all of these pieces connect in a way that isn't being done anywhere else.
None of us would be where we are if you didn't have a teacher. So teachers matter. You want to have your best and brightest, your most qualified in order to teach those young people that are coming in. I think the pandemic, on a positive, opened up a lot of people's eyes that teaching isn't the easy job that maybe people thought.
I mean, there's so many things happening in the world of education, and there's teachers who are exiting the field. There are people getting hired in positions that they don't have an endorsement area in.
Yes, it's a complex situation. On its face, we'd like to use the word teacher shortage crisis. And as with many other professions, the pandemic has really elevated it, maybe sped it up to some degree.
It's not just an easy fix that you can just flip on, but it's about finding those small incremental moments to say, how can we build those experiences? It has to evolve as students evolve and families evolve.
When you look at our TSA program, it's an enhancement of our educator preparation program.
The Teacher Scholars Academy is a high-intensity learning and living program. It's almost like a classroom-adjacent experience that really focuses on community and care.
Our number one partner would be our school partners. And without them, our students would not have the experiential learning, the practicums, the guidance of mentor teachers, to really prepare them for student teaching and beyond for their own classrooms.
The reason and the impetus behind building the program is to provide that pipeline, that support while they're here, and then that pipeline into the district and continued support.
And so we are connected to Nebraska. And a lot of our teacher candidates go and teach where they are from. And most of our candidates are from rural areas. We are meeting both the rural education piece and also the teacher shortage.
It takes a village to raise a child, and that's what we're doing here too. It takes our faculty, our community partners, our mentors. If we want to continue as a society, we need teachers to make an impact, to care about kids, to inspire the next generation. That's the promise.
On any land-grant institution campus, you'll find amazing capacity for agricultural production. But all of that is targeted towards improving yield, improving production, right? Improving sustainability. And that's important, don't get me wrong, you have to do that. but virtually none of that is oriented towards improving health.
The Nebraska Food for Health Center was sort of a natural group for collaboration because of their expertise in identifying particular food components in agricultural products, understanding the way that they interact with specific bacteria.
And our mission is to link agricultural research and biomedical research to understand how components in our food, and particularly food crops, interact with the gut microbiome, those trillions of organisms that live in your gastrointestinal tract. We've learned that many of the complex lifestyle diseases that are ravaging our culture, diabetes, metabolic diseases, obesity, inflammatory bowel diseases, all those diseases and a whole host of others are associated with microbiomes that are out of whack. They're not functioning normally, and in some cases we know from experimentation in animals that it actually contributes to the disease.
Imagine a project that delivers on the promise of identifying natural food components that restores your gut barrier, supports health, has the potential to reverse disease. That would be an amazing thing and almost priceless in terms of the knowledge you would get. So it really has the potential to maybe stabilize some aspects of worldwide hunger and worldwide disease. And there'd be really nowhere else to be able to do this step by step than here at the University of Nebraska.
And then having donors partner with us the way they have, what a blessing that is.
I just think private philanthropy can help with all aspects of what we're doing on campus to really help us create our long-term goals. And when we focus on people, our entire society will benefit.
But we are at a critical time. It's a serious time, and we really need to act on it as quickly as possible.
And we need this big effort because we are being, I suppose, outrageously ambitious. But I think you have to be.